Drum roll, please. Please welcome to my channel, Mr. Gareth Murden, who plays Law in Enjoy the Silence. Gareth, how are you doing today for the third time?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good indeed.
That's great. That's great. I have 10 questions prepared for you today that are all ETS and law related, and a little bit about your voice acting journey. So I'll go ahead and get started on those. I'll go ahead and start with question number 1, which is, can you tell us a bit about your character Law and where you see yourself the most in him?
Well, he's clearly an expert in his field, and I think he wants to use his knowledge and his abilities to help people, but he's also always given me the impression that he doesn't suffer fools. Like, he has no patience for those that don't want to try and help themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
What? Well, didn't you say the shit you see in these woods is supposed to be pleasurable? Carving trees ain't doing it for me, Lord.
Perhaps if you weren't such an ungrateful little shit, you'd get more than tree
Oh, there he is.
Don't you start.
Oh, I'm starting.
All right, on to my next question, question number 2, which is, do you have any special rituals to get into character for someone as quite as witty and mysterious as Law?
Well, as a voice actor, you're always bouncing between like your ongoing roles. You play 2 or 3, often quite different characters in quick succession. And my approach to handle that is to kind of listen back through previous scripts that I've recorded, so I'm listening to myself again. Sometimes it makes you cringe, but sometimes it's helpful.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Law, it's one of the first scripts that you sent me. I think he's guiding someone through like an internal world, like an imaginary realm. And that particular scene, he's like a guide and a mentor, but he also has a little bit of that sarcasm coming through.
Yeah.
So listening to that
For
again
sure.
helps me get back in his head, and that's my approach.
ETS is centered around mental health, the theme of it, and Law carries the responsibility of healing everyone in his care at all costs, even to his own expense. So what do you hope viewers gain from listening to his character?
Above everything, I hope they believe him. These are tough topics, and some of them I have experience of, and some I just don't. So I hope that everyone listening feels that his reactions are real and realistically portrayed. I suppose honestly portrayed as well.
You know, Law's got to keep that, like, you know, that honesty, that realness. That's what I love about him, is that he's very blunt. He lays it out like it is. Like, you know, there's no sugarcoating when it comes to him.
Absolutely,
Right.
yeah. He's right in the middle of it, and I feel like he feels it all, and he puts all that burden on himself.
On to question number 4. What did you anticipate ETS being about when you read the casting call, and who did you think Law would be?
I think the audition script was like a TED Talk.
Yes, the triune theory.
Yeah.
Although millions of years old, this part of the brain is the most recently evolved. It's responsible for higher cognitive functioning, such as language, logical thinking, planning, prediction, and consciousness.
From that, I got the impression that he was some kind of visionary expert out to change the world with his new... I don't think it was clear if it was technology or powers or something, but I felt like that's what was going to happen, is he was going to try and use that to help. Like, I wasn't convinced it was going to go well. I wasn't sure if it was because his motivations weren't quite right, or if maybe he was trying to do good, but it got complicated. And that's where I thought it was going to go. That there would be ramifications for him trying to do this.
Out of everything that you've seen so far, published or unpublished, what has been the most entertaining scene or line out of ETS so far, in your opinion?
It's not even a scene I'm in. It's where it's where Robin does an impression of Law.
Oh,
And it's quite weird to hear another actor impersonate me playing a character.
You have the power to make the things in your head real. I know that. You could bring him to life, couldn't you?
It doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work like that.
I love when he does his little impressions. It's so great.
Yeah.
So I remember I had to send him a little snippet beforehand. He's like, I don't think I've heard Law's voice actor yet. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, I don't think you have.
It also makes it very believable, right? Because we've never really we've never recorded together, but you couldn't tell because of the way you're sharing my recordings with Robin's actor and back and forth, right? Yeah, it just, there's always that barrier with audio drama type things where the actors aren't at all side by side.
Yeah.
But having that little crossover really sells the illusion.
Okay, question number 6. Psychics are the supernatural species in ETS. So Law is revealed to be capable of many abilities from time travel, telepathy, telekinesis, and revival. So if you were psychic, what would your power be?
I'd want to be able to understand and speak like any language.
Oh my god, that's
That
so
would be
good!
very cool.
That's so
Languages
good.
are complicated, right? But being able to do that would be amazing.
That's such a Law thing too. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's so good.
It would be great. It would be helpful. English is my second language. I spoke Welsh first and didn't do English until I went to school.
What?
But I stopped using it as I grew up. I stopped using Welsh because I went to an English school, my friends spoke English, and it just kind of, I've forgotten it all. I can't remember how to speak this language that used to be all I could speak. It's bizarre. Now trying to learn a bit of Japanese ready for a holiday, and
Yes! Konnichiwa! I'm also trying to learn some Japanese too. I've been studying since middle school. I still can't speak a sentence yet, but
it's very different from English. It's very different from Welsh, for sure. But yeah, I'd love to be able to skip ahead to just understand. That would be my power of choice.
Question number 7. Can you describe your dream character to voice one day?
Oh, I don't know. I get cast as kings and butlers and nefarious Victorian villains an awful lot, thanks to my accent. But I think more everyday characters, or perhaps unusual characters in an everyday world, like Law.
Okay.
Those would be great. More of those.
Okay, so I did a little bit of research on you, Mr. Murden. So question number 8. You have a passion for lending your voice to the video gaming world. So if you could voice in any video game series, new or old, which game would you pick and who would you play?
I've been in a few little indie games. I am currently in one bigger game with some names that I'd recognized before. I don't think I can talk about it yet. And that feels like my big break, as it were. But it was Baldur's Gate 3 that made me realize I could voice act. Without having started my career as a voice actor 30 years ago. You know what I mean? It was Halsin's voice actor, Dave Jones. He started voice acting in his 30s or 40s. And he didn't do drama school straight out of, being a teenager, and he didn't then do all that all the way up, and he still managed to get into games and big things like that. So I would love to be in Baldur's Gate 4 or whatever the studio Larian makes next. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'm in the right place at the right time, I'll get something like that.
I'm putting my hands together. I'm manifesting it. I want this for you. I want that. That'd be awesome. All right. Question number 9. A little bit darker, but it's real. We're going to talk about it. Very rarely will Law crumble under the pressure of those depending on him. However, when he hits rock bottom, Law will often turn to alcohol to numb himself enough to function. So what do you think it will take for Law to kick the habit of it all?
I don't know that he could. I think he's too dependent on it. Without that safety net, even if he's not drinking in the moment, knowing that it's there, I think without that to fall back on, I'm not sure he could carry on. Or he may free himself of the alcohol and find that some other vice takes its place.
I think him and Robin, for sure, when I designed them, they seem to be polar opposites, but they both share that, that lick of escapism, that they're, there's just something else that has to work fast enough to get this pain away, so that way I can return back to myself and be able to look at things clearly and move forward. All right, question number 10, my favorite one that I love to ask you guys. What would you say Law's theme song is?
I think there's so much going on with this character. I don't think I could pick a pop song to sum him up. He gives me the impression of being like a classic fan. Yeah, perhaps something like Holst. Gustav Holst. Planets. It was The Planets or something. He wrote a series of orchestral movements, one for each of the planets, or at least one for each of the planets they knew about at the time. So there's one for Mars, there's one for Jupiter, and so forth. And I feel like beautiful. That, maybe I'm cheating here, but we've now got 7 planets representing 7 sides of the human psyche. Mars is obvious, is like the warlike one, the anger. Mm-hmm. So maybe Law would be, I get them mixed up. I think Neptune is like the mystic, I think it's called, and
I can
Uranus
see that being
the
Law.
wizard.
I know that they haven't been in a script yet, but I think it's also very fitting considering that Law has 3 cats, sine, cosine, and tangent. So I think it works out pretty well. Gareth, this has been an absolute pleasure. I absolutely love talking to each and every single one of you, and thank you so much for hopping on this call with me to interview about Law and your journey as a voice actor. And I can't wait to speak with you again. And I can't wait to release The Edge and more projects with you in it, because you are just phenomenal, and I can't do this without Law. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for having me. He is one of my favorite characters. I'm always glad to bounce back to Law again when you reappear with the script.